1, 3. 5. Head of the paternal house of Zatu, 300 males of which returned with Ezra, son of Jahaziel. Ezrate. 1, 5. 6. The son of Jehiel of the sons of Elam, who suggested to Ezra the covenant by which those in restored Judah having foreign wives volunteer to send them away. Ez 10. 2-4. 7. Father of the Shemaiah, who did repair work on Jerusalem's wall. Eni 3. 29. 8. Father-in-law of Tobiah the Ammonite, son of Ara. Eni 4. 3. 6. 17, 18. 9. A descendant of David who lived after the Babylonian exile. 1 Ch 3. 5, 9, 10, 21, 22. Shechem shoulder of land. 1. Son of Hivite chieftain Hummer. Ge 33. 19. Jos 24. 32 After Jacob settled near the city of Shechem Sino. 4. His daughter Dinah began associating with females of that city. The man Shechem, described as being the most honorable of the whole house of his father, saw Dinah and lay down with her and violated her. Then he fell in love with Dinah and wanted to marry her. But Jacob's sons were enraged about the affair and, with deceit, said that they could make marriage arrangements only with circumcised man. It was agreeable to Shechem and his father Hamor, and they convinced the Shechemites to get circumcised. However, before the males of Shechem could recover from being circumcised, Jacob's sons Simeon and Levi attacked the city, killing Hamor, Shechem, and all the other men. Ge 34. 1-31. 2. A son of Gilead of the tribe of Manasseh. Shechem became the family head of the Shechemites, who are not to be confused with the Canaanite inhabitants of Shechem. New 26. 28, 30, 31. Jos 17. 2. 3. A son of Shemida of the tribe of Manasseh. 1 Ch 7. 19. 4. An ancient city linked with Nablus or, more precisely, with nearby Tel Balata. PS 60. 6. 108. 7. Picture, Volume 1, p. 530 situated at the end of the narrow valley running between Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal. Tel Balata lies about 48 kilometers 30 mi of Jerusalem. A good supply of water is available, and just east of the site there is a fertile plain. Anciently Shechem commanded the EW and NS roads traversing central Palestine. Compare JG 21. 19. Lacking the military advantage of being built on a mountain, the city depended on its fortifications for security. JG 9. 35. When Abraham first entered the Promised Land, he traveled as far as the site of Shechem and encamped near the big trees of Moreh, where he later built an altar. GE 12. 6-9 Nearly 2 centuries afterward Jacob, upon returning from Paddan Aram, pitched camp in front of Shechem and purchased some land there. In reaction to their sister Dinah's being violated by Shechem the son of Hamor, the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, killed the men of the city. GE 33. 18. 34. 31 At God's direction Jacob left Shechem but, before doing so, took all the foreign gods and deerings in the possession of his household and buried them under a textoi acute miritra longo. Sheet 915 statement was an elliptic one. If the ellipsis was filled in, Stephen's statement could read: Jacob went down into Egypt, and he deceased. And so did our forefathers, and they were transferred to Shechem and were laid in the tomb that Abraham had bought for a price with silver money and in that bought from the sons of Hamor in Shechem. Acts 7. 15, 16 There is also a possibility that, since Jacob was Abraham's grandson, the potris could have been ascribed to Abraham as the patriarchal head. This would be using the name of the forefather as applying to and being used for the descendants, in the same manner as the names Israel, Jacob and others were later used. Compare Ho 11. 1, 3, 12. Mount 2. 15-18. Among the tribal allotments in the Promised Land, Shechem seems to have been within Manasseh's territory, being about 3 kilometers to me and W of the border town of Michmethath. Jos 17. 7. Since Shechem is described as being in the mountainous region of Ephraim, it may have been an Ephraimic enclave city in Manasseh territory. Jos 16. 9. 1 ch 6. 67. The city was thereafter assigned with other Ephraimic cities to the Levites and given sacred status as a city of refuge. Jos 21. 20. 21. Just before his death, Joshua assembled all the tribes of Israel at Shechem, encouraging them to serve Jehovah. Jos 24. 1-29. Although the Israelites had covenanted at Shechem to uphold true worship, the inhabitants of that city began worshipping Baal-berith. JG 8. 33. 9. For they also supported the efforts of Abimelech the son of Judge Gideon and his Shechemite concubine to become king. But, in time, they